LeBron and I were in the building last night, and I was having this conversation with an agent. This was actually before you texted me, and he represents some folks on the Celtics, and he was saying, oh, I don't know how this is going to go. I said, there's a whole lot of basketball that is being left to play. Sure, there was a lot going on there.
A lot of Lakers.
But enter Jayson Tatum. And that brings me to my first takeaway of the night. Tatum is officially that dude. That shot that he hit over LeBron to force overtime, it was something that will be replayed for years and years. The level of difficulty. And Richard, hear me when I say this so we can tell Perk that I said this. I said last year on this show, I wasn't sure whether or not Tatum was a superstar yet, because I think that sometimes we overuse that term, that everybody is a superstar. I base it off of both skill on the court and the casual fan knowing your name, right? I think that's a fair way to assess this. Does your Nana know who the person is? I can confirm that after that shot last night, my Zadie, my grandpa, he knows all about Jayson Tatum. So I own it. I was wrong. Jayson Tatum is a superstar. Talking to him last night, though, he feels like what he wants to see is playing at this level when it matters the most, playing at this level in the finals. Tim, what did you make of what you saw last night?
What was so cool about that whole moment to me and the way they came back and that shot he had over LeBron, it made me think about Kevin Durant earlier in his career when he would face LeBron. I always felt like there was this thing there where he was deferring a little bit, right? This was a guy he idolized, and now he's playing against him. And you got to get past that moment. Think about this. When LeBron won his first title, I think Jayson Tatum was in the 6th grade. He was like 12 years old, right? So you know he looked up to this dude. This was the dude. And now you get a chance to go at him, especially coming off back-to-back games, when he finally hit a little bit of a blip. Right? He's been unbelievable all year, did not play as well the last couple of games. Last game of the road trip, you're headed back home, marquee game, national TV against this team, against this guy, and he gets that moment to send the game to overtime. So for me, this is just continuing to be the ascension of who Jayson Tatum is. We know he's on this level. He could be the MVP this year. Maybe he leads his team to a title this year. But that, for me, was a signature moment so far for Jayson Tatum this season and maybe in his career.
Rich?
Well, look, you're right. But I think he's already had so many signature moments against Bron. Like, even in the postseason battle against him, when you see a guy that can take that level, to your point, and say, oh, here we're going to go, and I'm going to be that dude. It was special to watch that last night. Like, Jayson Tatum. Is he a superstar on the court? Yes. Like, we have to still understand that superstars off the court in the NBA typically transcend the sport. And so, I like everything that Jayson Tatum is doing. They didn't have a great road trip. They were really a couple of plays away from losing both LA's and Golden State. So we're not going to just gloss over that. But I do like where they are.
But I feel like he's going to get there. And Legs mentioned it. He had that plan. For that turnaround. He got to his spot. He took the shot he wanted on LeBron. So let's hear from LeBron now, or rather, let's hear from Jayson Tatum on going up against LeBron.
I was sitting on the bench when he got that first fast break, and Tomahawk dunked it. And I remember I tapped Luke, I think, and I was like, that was incredible. Because he's about to be 38. And as much credit as he gets, he probably still don't get enough. But you know, somebody I'm close with, got a great relationship with. And, you know, I'm honored I get a chance to compete against, you know, one of the best players of all time. And, you know, the way you show respect is going at somebody. And that's how you do it.
Bringing in Zach Lowe now. Zach, what did you see from Tatum on that LeBron matchup?
Well, Jayson Tatum has been a superstar for a while now, and Game 6 in Milwaukee, season on the line, that's a defining moment last season. But last night, look, one of the structural issues that's been plaguing the Lakers all year, we talk about the lack of shooting. They're also small on the perimeter. And Jayson Tatum had his pick of Dennis Schroeder, Pat Beverly, Lonnie Walker, can shoot over all of them. And over again, not that many times, but a bunch of times, he would say, forget that. I want LeBron. Bring me LeBron's guy to screen for me because they're going to switch. And I want to test myself against LeBron. And I thought that was really revealing to Tim's point earlier. Just he knows I've arrived. I'm not scared of anybody. And yeah, you could paint this road trip as kind of a blah road trip for Boston. But without Al Horford and Robert Williams, they gutted out a really nice win last night. And it was just revealing to me how often Jayson Tatum was like, nah. Bring me LeBron's guy. I like that matchup. I want to test myself.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.